When I begin to solve this problem, I'm given a lot of information in text form that I need to translate to pictures or variables before I can even start. So let's read and let's see what we have. It says, suppose the length of a rectangle. So one of the things I'm going to do first is draw myself a rectangle. The length of a rectangle is 4 less than twice the width. It gives me some information then about the perimeter being 22, and then it says find the dimensions. Dimensions meaning length and width. So my final answer is what's the length and what's the width? So I'm going to write that out right away. I'm going to do length equals and width equals. Now the tough thing is deciding which one of those is my variable. So which one do I know the least about? In the problem, it tells me some information about the length in its relationship to the width, but nowhere does it tell me any information about the width. So I'm going to go ahead and let the width be x. Now I can translate this information about the length. The length is 4 less than twice the width. 4 less than means there's a minus 4 that comes at the end of my expression, and twice the width now represents 2x because the width is x. I defined it to be that. So if I translate this, I have 2x minus 4. It's not 4 minus 2x because less than means I put the quantity at the end of my expression. So it's 2x minus 4. So now that I know this information, I can label my picture. Let's call this the width as x, and let's call that the length as 2x minus 4. So let's set up and solve some sort of equation. The information I know that involves some sort of number yet is this idea of the perimeter is or equals 22. So remember, perimeter means adding up all the sides. So perimeter is 22. Let's go ahead and add up all the sides and replace that variable p, or this idea of perimeter. Now the easiest thing to mess up in this question is just to add 2 sides and forget that a rectangle has more sides. So label all the sides before you start adding them up. So I walk around and add up all the x's. There's 2 there, 1 there, 2 there, and 1 there. So I end up with 6 x's. Walk around and add up all the numbers. I see a -4 and a -4, which gives me -8. So that's walking the whole way around my rectangle, and I know when I do, in the problem, it tells me that I should get 22. So this is the most important equation right here, because now I can solve for x. It's just 2 steps, add 8, so I get 6x on the left equals 30 on the right. Divide by 6, and I end up with x equals 5, which is exactly what I need, because now I can unlock all this information and actually answer the question as to what are the dimensions. So I come over to put my final answer. It's really easy with the width because it's just x. So my width is 5, and then whatever the units are, there were none given in the problem. And the length was, well, 2 times that 5 minus 4. So 10 minus 4 is 6. So I really have a 5 by 6 rectangle.